If you're 58, just about paid off your home, and have close to $1 million in savings, the question is, could you walk away and still maintain the life that you always wanted? I just recently met with some individuals, and they were a little bit older couple, but they were right on the edge of retirement, and they were wondering, can we actually walk away from work and still maintain the same lifestyle we had? Can we buy that truck that we know we need to buy in a few years, right? Can we maybe do that vacation home, whatever it might be for you? And so what I realized with them is there was a lot of uncertainty around the unknown, right? What they had done is they had put in their time working and saving and investing into their 401k or their IRA, right? And they just had been so programmed to save every month or every week how often you get paid and just get those dollars piling up that they really hadn't put much thought into retirement and what that looks like. And when you get to retirement, right, things start to change. You start thinking about, hey, how am I going to make this bucket last as long as I do? Or, oh my goodness, do I have enough risk or do I have too much risk? What happens if the market falls apart like it did in 2020 when I was still working? How's that going to affect my lifestyle? Things like, what about healthcare? These were all things they kept bringing up to me, and there was a lot of anxiety around it and a lot of fear, and they weren't really sure what to do. And I think the reason that there was fear and anxiety around that was, number one, they hadn't put any time into planning, right? They'd been climbing up the mountain towards retirement like I always talk about, and they've been saving money in the 401k and the IRAs and doing all the right things. And now they were at the top of the mountain and they're thinking about coming down the backside, and all these questions start coming into their head. Like I mentioned earlier, how do I turn this thing into a paycheck for the rest of my life and I don't run out of money? What if the market falls apart? We haven't even thought about taxes. We should have been doing that years ago, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, all the things, but now is the time to start planning and walking through that. So we call it our 210 retirement blueprint process. Some of you have maybe been through someone else's process. You got to have some sort of a plan that goes over those different areas in retirement. For us, it's income planning, it's investment planning, it's tax planning. Those are kind of the big three. And then we're going to talk about healthcare and legacy planning as well. And so having a plan and understanding how all those work together is what I was telling this couple they needed to do. They needed to understand, and it's going to bring down that fear and anxiety quite a bit. I actually gave them the book that we wrote, 210 Retirement Blueprint, and you can actually grab a copy of that if it's helpful for you. The link's down in the description below to sign up to get that book. And it walks through those different areas of retirement. And you can start putting some planning and some thought process into it as well, right? And so the scenario that we were kind of working with was, like I said, they were older. I think they were in their early 60s, a couple $1,000s a month of Social Security, a little bit of pension, and they were kind of staring at a big income gap, right? They had, call it, I don't know, $2,500 of Social Security, maybe $1,000 of pension. So that's $3,500 of income coming in once they retired. And, they were used to spending, $5,000 to $6,000 a month. So there's a big gap there. And that was their question. They're like, are we going to be able to maintain this lifestyle when we do retire? And what are the best ways to kind of fill that gap? So all kinds of different ways that we can fill that gap. The point here is we've got to have some sort of an income plan in order to do that. I think a lot of people's income plans, and quite frankly, this couple's income plan was a lot like your junk drawer at home, right? Like we all have them, right? Most of you have two, probably. And with those junk drawers, you just kind of put things in there, right? Because you think you're going to need them again one day. It's that phone charger from like 3 phones ago. It's the little box of matches, right? It's all the gift cards that you've forgotten about and you don't, and you're like, man, we need to use these, right? Maybe it's I don't know what it is for you, but the point is we've been putting pieces into that junk drawer and we have no idea how to organize and track and test them. And that's what I found out was this couple was in that phase of life. They've been putting stuff in the junk drawer and piling it all up. and now it was time to start pulling out of that junk drawer, right? And what do we do when we do that? We organize it, right? We throw a few things out, maybe grab a couple things that we think should be in there so they're handy for us. And so we got to have that income plan that's going to really help reduce the anxiety, the stress, whatever it is, basically fear of unknown when we're walking to and through retirement. The other thing is start early, right? So the couple that I was talking to was in like the early 60s. They were literally walking into retirement, and it was kind of hitting them in the face like, oh man, we haven't put enough time or effort into this. The good news is they're going to be fine. It was just creating a lot of anxiety. If you're in your 50s, right, and you think you're going to retire in the next 5 to 10 years, now is the time to start planning, to start looking towards retirement and getting that income plan, that investment plan, that tax plan, getting those put into place so that when you walk into retirement in your 60s, that fear and that anxiety isn't welling up inside of you. It's already taken care of. You kind of know where you're going, what you're doing, and what that's going to look like for you. All right. So if you're in that situation and you're like, hey, I'm starting to think about retirement and I haven't put enough thought into the income planning or the investment planning, or I've just piled this bucket of money up, and you're like, how in the world am I going to kind of unload the truck, right? Unload this bucket of money and make it last as long as I do. Now's the time to start thinking about it. So whether that's grabbing a copy of our book or maybe just grabbing some time to talk to one of our advisors, I think that would really help lower kind of that anxiety or that fear of the unknown that you have going on right now, right? And so I always hear all the time, hey, should I buy that car? Should I buy that truck before I retire? Or can I do that in retirement, right? We want to get that out of the way before our W-2 stops. I think it's important to know that if we have some sort of a plan put in place and it's not just willy-nilly, we don't necessarily have to buy the truck or buy that second home or fix the house or the bathroom, remodel the bathroom before you retire. Those are things that you can do in retirement as long as you have some sort of a plan in order to make that happen. So in order to reduce kind of the fear, I guess, that anxiety welling up inside of you of, oh my, that paycheck's gonna stop and I've got to figure out how to fill that hole up. Now's the time to start doing research on that and putting some planning into place. So whether that's on your own or with an advisor that you're working with or with one of our advisors, I don't care, but I know that it's really gonna help lower that fear and anxiety. So grab a copy of our book that walks you through those different phases of income planning, investment planning, and tax planning. A lot can be learned in there, maybe more so than just a YouTube video. And if it makes sense, grab some time on one of our calendars and we'll help walk you through that planning process and get you to and through retirement. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll continue to educate, continue to upload videos a lot like this one so we can help get you to and through retirement. We'll see you next time.